So I hope you have understood the meaning of log. Log 100 to the base 10, we can write it as, this is equals to, we can write 100 as 10 raised to the power 2. So the answer will be 2. So it means that log 100 means what is the power if we write 100 as 10 raised to the power. So what will be the power? So the power is 2. So we can, it means log 10, log 100, that's how we read it. Log 100 to the base 10 is equals to 2. So how do we write it in exponential form? So this is the base 10, start from here and then move anti-clockwise. So 10 raised to 2 is equals to 100. If you have log B, log A to the base B, log A to base B, then we can write it as base, start from base, B raised to the power C is equals to A. Students, normally we use two logs, log to the base 10 and log to the base E. Okay, so this we simply write it as log M, and if there is E, then we write it as log ln. So that is natural log. Okay, so we call this natural log. So if this is written, you can assume that its base is 10. Okay, now we have some properties of log. Log M plus, so you can assume that their base can be 10, their base can be E. Okay, so that's your choice. So log M plus log N, log M into N. So these will be multiplied. We have proved it earlier. And log M minus log N. So log M divided by log N. And students, this will come as go to power. So log N raised to the power N. So students, you can write from here to here or here, means they are equal. So if this is given to you, you can write it as this. If this is given to you, you can write it as this. Okay, let us do a question based on this. So you have an AP, students. Okay, you need to show that it is an AP. So what is the sequence given to you? The sequence is log A, log AB, log AB square, and so on. So that's the sequence. So you have to prove that it is an AP, and second thing, you have to find the nth term. Okay, nth term of this AP. So solution, students. So how can you prove that a sequence is AP? Yes.
Sir, here log AB square minus log AB is equal to log AB minus log A.
Okay. So log A, let us find the common difference between this term and this term, and then this term and this term. So if the common difference is same, then it means it's an AP, right? Right, Anshita?
Yes, sir.
So log AB square minus AB. So what is the formula, students? Log M minus log N. That's log
M by N. M by N.
So students, what is the value here? So this B will cancel out and this A will also. So you get log B, right?
Yes, sir.
Now what about log AB? Means this was your first term A1, this was your second term, this was your third term. So you have calculated A3 minus A2. Now you are calculating A2 minus A1. Okay.
Yes.
So that's log AB minus log of A. So what do you get, students? Log of M minus N. So what is it?
AB divided by
AB divided by. So what do you get, students, from here also?
log B.
So it means that as A3 minus A2 is equals to A2 minus A1 is equals to D. So therefore sequence is AP.
Yes.
Okay. So first part you have proved, students. Now find the nth term. Now you have to find the nth term. So what is nth term, students? An is equals to
A plus n minus 1 into D.
A plus n minus 1 into D. Very good. So what is A here? Log A. Very good. Log A plus. So nth term you want to write. So n minus 1. What is D here, students? D is this log B. Log B. Now can you use this power property here, students? Yes. What do you get? Log A plus
Log B minus log B.
B. See, this will become power. Yes.
Yes.
Now what is log A plus log B?
Log AB.
Log A into B. So AB raised to the power n minus. Is it okay, students?
Yes, sir.
So
Yes,
that
sir.
so you have used all the formulas of the log. So very good question. So you have found the nth term of the AP. Okay. Shall we move forward now?
Yes.
Note it down.
Yes.
Students, if you will make it a habit of also revising your work, you will get double benefit. Okay, that's the message I want to give you people. Now let us do next question. The next question is that you have a now this time an AP is given to you. Okay, so the AP is 25, 22, 3 by 4, 20, 1 by 2, 18, 1 by 4, and so on. So you have to tell that which term, you have to find the term which is numerically the smallest. Which is numerically the smallest. What does this mean? See, this means like you have a number -2, you have number 1, you have -1. So numerically means I am only concerned about the number, not the sign. Okay, means only the magnitude sort of thing. So, and you have suppose -1 by 2. So which is smallest out of all these students?
1 by 2.
1 by 2. Yes, right. So see here we have a number line. On the number line, suppose I have here 1 by 2 and suppose I have here -2. So this is the, in an AP I cannot go beyond, so there is no number between this -2 and 1 by 2. Suppose I have reached, so this is the lowest positive number. Okay, and This is the first negative term. This is the first negative term. This is the lowest positive term. So students, in this case, you have to find which one is the lowest positive term, which one is the first negative term, from where the negative starts, right? And out of these two, then you have to find the mod. Or you can directly tell that minus 1 by 2 is numerically smallest. Got the question, students?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So now let us find out. So students, you have to find out nth term, and definitely to find the nth term, what do you need? A plus n minus 1 into d. Yes,
Yes, sir.
you already know what is A, no issues. But what about D? You don't know D. So students, let us find out D. What is D here?
Minus 9 by 4.
Okay. See, 25, 22. So how you have subtracted 2? Yes. And then
Yes.
1, and then from 1, 3 by 4 is there. So it means 1 by 4 you have taken. See, 1, 3 by 4, 1 by 2, 1 by 4. So what is the common difference? See, 1 means 1 by 4, 4 times. Okay. Then 3 by 4 means 3 times 1 by 4. Okay. 1 by 2 means half. So 1 by 2 can be written as 2 by 4 also. Equivalent fraction. So 1 by 4 plus 1 by 4. And last term is 1 by 4. So you can see that it's minus 1 by 4 is your common difference. Do you agree with it?
Yes, sir.
Arey, you are removing 1 by 4 na?
Yes, sir.
So this is what I am telling you. You are removing 2, and along with 2 you are also removing 1 by 4. So 2 1 by 4. Here also 2 1 by 4. Got this, student? Because you need to think quickly. Okay. Is this clear? Suppose you have this. Now you have this. Now you have this. And now you have only this much, 1 by 4. So what is? See, students, all of them have the same meaning. I told you earlier also. You can call it 100%, 75%, 50%, and 25%. You can call it 1, you can call it 0.75, you can call it 0.5, you can call it 2.5. So students, these same can be written in, this is the same thing. So one way to write it, second way to write it, third way to write it, fourth way to write it, fifth way to write it. Okay. So D still, if you want to calculate, sir, I want to calculate, that's your choice. So 22 minus 22, 3 by 4 minus 25. See, 22, 3 by 4 means 22 plus 3 by 4 minus 25. So you can write it as minus 20 minus 3 plus 3 by 4. So minus 3 plus 3 by 4. Again you will get 4 as LCM. Minus 12 plus 3. So what do you get? Minus 9 upon 4. And that is equals to minus 2 1 by 4. So that's minus 2 1 by 4. So main thing is the understanding of the concept. Okay. So our target was to find D. Okay. So you have found D. So minus 1 by so minus 2 1 by 4, you can write it as minus 9 by 4. That's your D. Okay. So that's your D. So D is equals to minus 9 by 4. Now you can write your nth term, students. So Tn equals to, what is A? 25 plus n minus 1. What is D? Minus 9 by 4. So minus 9 by 4 also means 9 parts of 1 by 4. So 4 parts of 1 by 4 make 1. Then again 4 parts of 1 by 4 again make 1. So 1 and 1, 2, and you are left with 1 by 4. Okay. So what do I get from here, students? Tn is equals to, can I simplify it further? So 25 plus 9 by 4 minus 9 by 4 n. Okay. So what do I get? So this is 9 by 4 is 2 1 by 4. So this is 25. So 27 1 by 4. You want to find LCM? You can find LCM also, multiplied divided by 4, and you get 109 minus 9n by 4. You can also write it like this. Now I told you we have to find the least negative term. Least negative. So least negative term. That's our target to find. So what is, so for least negative term, Tn will be lesser than 0. Yes. So it means 109 minus 9n upon 4 will be lesser than 0. So multiply both sides with 4. What do you get? 109 minus 9n is less than 0. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Further, 109 will be lesser than 9n. And 109 upon 9 will be less than n. And here also you will get, if you divide it, so 12 1 by 9 will be lesser than n. So n is greater than this. So n is greater than 12. And n is, of course, Tn, n is a natural number. Yes. So which natural number is greater than 12 point something?
13.
13. So therefore it means T13 will be first, or that is also the least. The first is least in the sense, see, least numerically, right? So least numerically, otherwise it is the large, means highest negative term, right? But least in terms of numerically, right? So the first negative term will be your least negative, right? So T13, so write it down, students. Yes, students. Try to solve the answer. Have you got the answer? So T13 will be the first negative term. Have you found what is? So if T13 will be the first negative term, then what will be the first positive term? Yes. See, if you look at these terms, you can see that this is strictly decreasing AP. So somewhat here, this is, we get the first negative term. This is a negative term, yes. And this is T13. So what will be the positive term before it? 12. So, and in between them is 0, right? So it means out of these two values only, I will have the numerically smallest value. Got the question? Okay. So T13 and then T12 will be smallest positive term, right? Now students, what is T12 and T13, these values? What is T12? A plus 11 into minus 9 by 4. What this comes out to be, students?
1 by 4.
1 by 4, right? What is T13?
Minus 2.
So 25 plus 12 into minus 9 by 4, and this comes out to be minus 2. Yes, absolutely correct. So tell me which one of these two is numerically smallest, students?
T12.
So this is numerically
1
smallest.
by 4.
So numerically smallest means mode of 1 by 4 and then mode of minus 2. So that's 1 by 4 and that's 2. So this is numerically smallest. Okay. So students, the numerically smallest term is T12 of this AP. Done the question?
Yes.
Shall we start the next question, students?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, good. So the next question is, you have two APs. Let this the first sequence, 2, 7, 12, 17 and so on. And there are 500 terms in this sequence. 8, 15, 22. And this sequence has 300 terms. Okay. Now you have to find, first part of the question, number of common terms. Okay. And second part, you have to find last common term. First common term. So this is something like, that we did questions, right from class 6th, that these are the bells are ringing, suppose in a temple, and this bell is ringing at 2 seconds, and then a 7 second, and then 12 second, then 17 second, and in this another temple or in the same temple another bell is ringing at this time interval. So when will the bell rings together? And this bell will ring 500 times, this bell will, so when will be the last bell ring together? Yes. So tell me, so remember this is the question of LCM. Remember? So but we have to find when will the first time bell ring together. So when is the first time they are going to ring together? So what is the common difference of the first sequence?
5.
So after 17 I get 22, right? So it means 22 is the first common term. Yes or no? So what will be the 500th term, students, here? what will the 500 term in S1? T500 कितनी होगी लास्ट टर्म? A plus, what is A? 2 plus, so A plus n minus 1 into D. So 2 plus, what is 500 minus 1? 499 into 5. So what do you get? 2497. So in S2, what is T300 last term? See, what is the common difference here?
7.
So what is the first term?
1.
1 plus 299, which is n minus 1 into D is 7. So what do you get, students? See, 299 into 7, 300 into 7, 2100 minus 7 plus 1. So minus 6. And that is 2094. Okay?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
So 2094. So these are the last term here, 2497, and this is the last term, 2094. Okay. Now, students, how many common terms will be there? So the common difference here is 5. Here the common difference is 7. So what will be the next common term in the APs? When will the next term?
Sir, at first,
See, 5, 7 the 35. So you have to add 22 plus 35. So it's 57. So what will be your, so LCM of 5 and 7 is equals to 35. So therefore AP of common terms जो होंगी दोनों की, उनकी AP क्या बनेगी स्टूडेंट? 35 के बाद क्या आएगा? 57 के बाद फिर से that's your D. एक मिनट, ये यहाँ 22 आएगा ना? 22 है ना बेटा, फर्स्ट कॉमन टर्म.
yes, sir.
Then add the 35 common difference, then further add 35, 92. Very good. So this way you have to tell me the last term. So what will be the last term? Let us assume, see, last term cannot be greater than 2094 because this is the last term. Yes? Agreed or not?
Yes, sir.
So last term will be lesser than 2094. So this is the last term, 22 plus, I don't know what is it, but let the last term be for this. So A plus n minus 1D, this will be lesser than 2094. Agreed or not? So this n minus 1, 35, and this will become minus 22 both sides. So here what do you get?
2462.
Yes, beta.
The 2462 is the last.
2.
2462.
See, last term cannot be greater than 2094 because in the S2, your last term is 2094. So common term cannot be greater than 2094. Here, got it? So then now solve it. So n minus 1 should be lesser than 2072 divided by 35. So total 35 terms will be there, students. No, tell us now. We will get divided by 35. Divide करो कितना आएगा? $25 plus 7 32 322 322 35 डिवाइड करने किससे आएगा? 9 से 350 minus 35 315 तो 59 पॉइंट समथिंग आएगा, राइट?
Yes, sir.
तो इसका मतलब क्या हुआ? n must be lesser than 59 plus something plus 1. It means n will be lesser than some 60 point something. Yes. So 60 point something, n is a natural number, you know. N belongs to n. So what's the number? So n will be equal to
60.
so it means 60th term is your last term as common term. Okay, so T60. So now tell me what is T60. Same, this is your a plus n minus 1 into d. A is 22 plus
59 into T.
d is 35. 60 into 35 करो.
The 3835.
Okay, तो 2065 यहाँ आएगा and this is 2087. तो स्टूडेंट्स 2094 जो टर्म है that is 2087, वो दोनों में कॉमन टर्म होगी. कंसेप्ट क्लियर हुआ?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
चलो, shall we start the next question?
Yes, sir.
चलो. Now we have terms A1, A2, are positive for all I. So this is the symbol. That's the symbol for all. Show that 1 upon under the root A1 plus 1 upon under the root A2 plus under the root A3. Have we done earlier also? And that is equals to n minus 1 upon under the root A1 plus under the root AN. So this is what we need to prove. Okay. See, we have, so whenever student there is AP, you have to use common term. Otherwise, there is no sense of AP. If you are not using common term, this is the only thing given to you that they are in AP. So what is given to you? It means the thing that is given to you is that D is equals to A2 minus A1, D is equals to A3 minus A2, right? And so on. Yes? So how can you make use of this a2 minus a1? How can you make this a2 minus a1 here? And this is a3 minus a2. Can you see it? And this is an minus 1. How can you make them? What can you do for that? Yes, we can rationalize. That's the only way, because this is suppose x plus y. So multiply it with x minus y. So this root will be removed and it will be x square minus y square. Yes. So you are right, Anshita. So let us rationalize let us make the denominator as rational number. That is the meaning of rationalization. Okay. So multiplying and divide with under the root a2 minus a1, right? So here you get under the root a2 minus a1. And what do you get here, students? No. a2 minus a1 plus what do you get here? Similarly, a3 minus a2 divided by a3 minus a2. What do you get here? Under the root
a n minus 1
and
a n minus 1.
yes, absolutely correct. So then further solving it, students, you can see that d will come in the bottom. Yes, because that will be the LCM also. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
So what will cancel out? See, a2 will cancel out. Yes. And further here you will get a4 minus under the root a3. And what do you get, students? Now let us see what we need to prove. We have to make this equals to this. So now what do you see in the denominator? It's bring under the root a1 plus under the root an in the bottom. So we have to multiply with this term. Yes.
Yes, sir.
So what? So this time rationalize numerator. So rationalize numerator. So earlier on we rationalized the denominator, and this time we are rationalizing the numerator. So what do you get, students? So multiply and divide with a1 plus under the root an. So what do you get here? This is what you will get. Agreed or not? Tell me what is an minus 1? an minus a1. अरे भाई an कैसे लिखते हैं? a1 plus n minus 1 into d. Yes or no? Okay. Pretty simple.
Yes. Sir,
Yes, beta.
sir, in this you write under root a2 minus minus under root a1.
Hmm.
Instead of this we also write under root a1 minus under root a2.
हाँ
Then
लिख सकते हैं.
rationalize it.
That is also all right. तो नीचे माइनस डी आ जाएगा आपका. You will get the same answer from that also.
Yes, sir. Okay, sir.
Answer will remain same. Okay, shall we do the next question?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So this question is from 2019 JEE mains. So latest question, students. T19 is equals to 0. 19 term is 0 of a AP, and T49, what is the ratio of these terms? Yes, come on. So this is given to you. If this is there, then find out this. So what is given? Come on, can you tell me the answer? Fatafat. Within, you have only two minutes to do it.
Sir, 3:1.
Good. So see, student, this is what you need to find out. See, it's so simple. A plus 18D is 0. So why don't you write clearly here A plus 18D? Either you put the value, you find the value of A is equals to minus 18D and put this value of AA here, or you can simply write A plus 18D plus 30. So this you can do, this calculation you can do in your mind actually, right? And so this will be 0. So you'll be left with 30D upon 10D, and D will cancel out, and that's 3:1 ratio. Pretty simple question.
Yes.
Okay, shall we do the next question? Yes.
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 So this question is from 2017 JEE mains. A, B, C belongs to R if nine into 25A square plus B square into C square minus 3AC is equals to 15B into 3A plus C. Then A part, BCA in GP, BCA in AP, ABC in GP. This is what you need to tell. So this is MCQ question. Students, to do this question, you need to see one important thing here. Plus 25C square minus 75AC minus 45AB minus 15BC is equals to 0. Yes, I bought these two terms on this side. They will be minus. Agreed, students? this minus 15 x square plus y square plus z square minus x. Two x square plus 2y square plus 2z square minus 2xy minus 2yz minus 2xz. And you can see here half into this is x square 2x square. So I can write this x square 2 times. Yes. So this x square plus x square, this y square 2 times. So y square plus y square, z square also 2 times. And then you have minus 2xy. So this x square plus y square minus 2xy, right? And then you have x square plus z square minus 2xz. Yes? So what do you get ultimately? Ultimately, you will get half of x minus y whole square plus y minus z whole square plus z minus x whole square. Yes, students?
Yes, sir.
So can I write it as half into 15a minus 3b whole square plus 3b minus 5c whole square plus 5c minus 15a whole square, and that's equals to 0. Yes. See how many terms are here? Three terms, and all are positive terms because they are squares of real numbers. ABC is given to you, that's real number. So square of real number is always. So how is it possible that sum of three positive terms is 0? They can see, don't instead of saying positive, I can say positive or 0, right?
Yes.
So it means all these three terms are 0. That's for sure. Because they cannot be negative, right? Whole square of real numbers. So it means, what does this mean, students? It means 5a minus 3b is equals to 0. It means 5a is equals to 3b. And 3b equals to 5c. And 5c equals to 15a, right? So 5c minus 15a is equals to 0. It means 5c is equal to 15. So what do you get from here, students? It means they are same. It means 15a is equals to 3b equals to 5c. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
So it means divide all sides with 15. So you get a 5b, a is equal to 5b is equals to, oh sorry, a equals to 5, 15 से डिवाइड कर रहे हैं ना LCM से, is equals to 3c. Okay.
It will be 1 by 5 and 1 by
See. Look, listen. See, students. Instead of so dividing with 15, you get a by 1, b by 5, and c by 3, right? एंड दैट्स इक्वल्स टू के, लेट इट बी इक्वल टू के। तो ए क्या टर्म हो जाएगी आपकी, के, व्हाट इज बी, 5k, एंड व्हाट इज सी, 3k। तो कौन सी टर्म्स है इसमें ये एपी में, बताना मुझे। सबसे फर्स्ट टर्म कौन सी आएगी आपकी, सेकंड टर्म 3k, यस, एंड थर्ड टर्म इज 5k। तो कॉमन डिफरेंस क्या था इसका, 2k। तो कौन सा ऑप्शन करेक्ट है स्टूडेंट्स, ऑप्शन बी, बी सी ए, यस। So students, that's all for today. Note it down. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Yes, sir.